கொண்டு அடியார் தொழுவார் புகழ்வார் வானோர்கள் பூவார் மலர் கொண்டு அடியார் தொழுவார் புகழ்வார் வானோர்கள் பூவார் மலர் கொண்டு அடியார் தொழுவார் புகழ்வார் வானோர்கள் மூவார் புறங்கள் எரித்த அன்று மூவார் புறங்கள் எரித்த அன்று மூவார் புறங்கள் எரித்த அன்று மூவர்க்கு அருள் செய்தார். மூவார் புறங்கள் எரித்த அன்று மூவர்க்கு அருள் செய்தார். பூமாமழை நின்று பூமாமழை நின்று அதிர பெருவே பொருவினும் நிறையோடு பூமாமழை நின்று அதிர பெருவே பொருவினும் நிறையோடு ஆமாம் பிணை வந்து ஆமாம் பிணை வந்து அணையும் சாரல் ஆமாம் பிணை வந்து அணையும் சாரல் ஆமாம் பிணை வந்து அணையும் சாரல் அண்ணாமலையாரே ஆமாம் பிணை வந்து அணையும் சாரல் அண்ணாமலையாரே அண்ணாமலையாரே. அல்லாடரவும் இயங்கும் சாரல் அண்ணாமலையாரே அல்லாடரவும் இயங்கும் சாரல் அண்ணாமலையாரே அல்லாடரவும் இயங்கும் சாரல் அண்ணாமலையாரே. நல்லார் பரவ பாடுவான் காடி ஞான சம்பந்தம் நல்லார் பரவ பாடுவான் காடி ஞான சம்பந்தம் சொல்லால் மலிந்த பாடலான பத்தும் இவை கற்று சொல்லால் மலிந்த பாடலான பத்தும் இவை கற்று வல்லாரெல்லாம் வானோர் வணங்க மன்னி வாழ்வாரே வல்லாரெல்லாம் வானோர் வணங்க மன்னி வாழ்வாரே வல்லாரெல்லாம் வானோர் வணங்க மன்னி வாழ்வாரே.
Now, dear friends, you see, it often happens in life that anything happens to us and we feel miserable and we curse others and we feel others are guilty and anything else. in this connection, I have a very interesting story, which you may like, you know. At ancient time, there was a king who actually went for hunting. So, but while he makes his preparation, it happened so that he was cutting his fingers. One of the fingers was cut. So the king felt very upset that a part of his finger was cut. And he called his finest minister, a great personality, and the minister says, everything happens for good. This made the king very angry. He was really upset how he can say this is something for good when you cut the finger. Anyway, the king was so angry about this that he straightaway requested him to go to the prison. And he put this fine man behind the bars. So anyway, he went on for going to hunting. And when he was on the way for hunting, he came to a tribal area. And this tribal area, what happened is, they catched him. And they wanted, naturally, they wanted to take him and do whatever they feel like, you know. So when they examined him, then these people went to these main people of this tribe and says, we cannot take this man for that what we have to do, because the body is not complete. There is something missing on the finger. So we cannot take him. And what happened is, they say, we will not do it. And they let him go. So thanks to the cut of the finger, he was safe, he saved his life, and he could go. So then he went back to the palace, and he immediately ordered that nice minister, we should come immediately out of the prison. And he took him there, and then people were surrounded, all these things. Then the king told to him, you see, I really felt sorry that you had to be in the prison because of me. Then the minister said, no, it all happens for the good. The king says, then why? You see, I always be your shadow. So normally in such occasions where you are going for hunting, you take also me. If these tribal people would have catched both of us, you would have gone, and they would have taken me. So that is a reason why everything happens for the good. And what happened, then the king himself got so much tears, he apologized and he feel very, very sorry. Dear friends, very often in life we can see that something is maybe happened to us, but that maybe happens also for the good. You see, basically even if a karmic reaction is coming to us here, though it is painful, though it is for something which we have to pay off, but the fact that we can pay this off makes us again a little bit richer. Even because we have to pay. Finally, before we enter into the supreme eternity, we can't go as long there are not karmic reaction on our shoulder. So it is quite, sometime when this pain has happened, I understand it is very difficult when this situation is there. But once the matter is over, you feel so good and happy that the thing has finally came out for the good. You see, in most of the cases, this is definitely the case. But it is very difficult to understand that maybe this burden which has come to us had a particular reason. And you see, the Lord will never give you any pain or anything else unless and until He has not a reason. What is the interest of the Lord in all of us here? That you come back to Him, that you realize your true self and to become one with Him. So I know it is so easy to say, but it's so difficult to live. But that great minister, that saintly minister who was afterwards highly rewarded, you see, he had, with peace in his mind, he took the pain when his boss, the king, has told him go to the prison. He understood it has happened for the good. And later on, he maybe has even turned the heart of the king, who also understands now that often things which are, most of the time when thing happens to us, it may happen for the good here. So it is a good lesson for us here that we should learn out of thing here. See, difficulty, every difficulty in life which we are carrying is a little step further up here. We should not think it is a tragedy, though it maybe is a tragedy, it happens for the good. If some thief is there who always creates trouble, one day he might have really go into the prison, and it is maybe also good for him, so that he learns next time. So we have to learn in our life here, and these are wonderful occasions where we can learn out of it, that let us take some time, difficulty, we may have physical pain, we have problems mentally, we have problems in so many things here, but sometimes we have to know, sooner or later, nothing can stand forever. Everything will be solved sooner or later, but sometimes it needs a lot of time. The biggest problem on the spiritual part is that we don't have faith. We are restless. We want things immediately. But patience again and again is very, very essential. The Lord sometimes testing us whether we have real patience enough, because so many things comes to us. But in the end, He only wants one thing from all of us: true happiness, peace, harmony, and finally that we are coming closer and closer to Him. Because we all know that if our life here is not being used for the spiritual progress, for purifying ourselves, otherwise we cannot make progress in our life. And we go on live in misery. Sometimes we enjoy the life, and at the moment we enjoy, after pleasure comes the pain. After pain, again the pleasure. How long this is going on? We have to learn now to be more active in our spiritual development so that we can closer to the divine. And for this, my dear friends, let me know in short, tell you, it is always good, be in company with good people, with people who helps you to lift you up, and not being company with bad people makes you bad. Being company with good people helps you. It is therefore, it is very essential that always, if a chance is there, we should hear when satsangs are going on, we should hear what wise people are telling to us here. Being in touch with wise people, with saintly people, helps by all means. Therefore, dear friends, first let us understand, if anything comes to us, maybe it happens for the good. And otherwise, let us bear the trouble. And I wish you, and I'm thankful to our Paramham Swami Omkarananda, that he has given us this chance, that he has enlightened us in that line, that we should understand for what this life really is. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Swami Omkarananda Maharaj ki jai ho.